Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Tide head coach told me he understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Utes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Rodgers. Pulled down at the 18, and it is... Bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Give to the back. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and this crowd getting even more juice.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Hey, you can step up.
We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult. Caught in the backfield, it's Rodgers. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Keelan Russell. Good timing on the quick out. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. And we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
To the air, it's Russell. Firing to the right, complete. Still on his feet at the 45. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. A designed run for the quarterback. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Might be calling a hot route. Throwing Russell. Going for 6. Touchdown, Bama! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So an 82-yard drive there. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Turning it on. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. On the ground, it's Hill. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for once.
Got his man on the right. Just ahead. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Russell got his man out of the backfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he makes the extra point. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The keeper on the option. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the Utes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To throw, it's Dampier. Flips it out to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Utes can really attack on this second and short. Pocket breaking down. Out of the backfield, he's open. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
They'll run out of the gun here with Parker. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And so far early in this game, and you got to be impressed with this defense and the physicality and then stopping the run. You could tell it's a priority for this defense. They're up there. They're close to the line of scrimmage. The ground game right now not going, and the defense is dialed in on it.
Dropping back, it's Dampier. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Hey, at this point of the game, fourth and short, no problem going for it. Fourth and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Looking for room. It's Hill. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Keelan Russell. That's reeled in. It's Edwards. Pulled down for the tackle.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. Now here's Russell. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Not much on that return, but I think
he's wide open. He threw it behind him.
And they'll have it at the 20.
And not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Quickly to the tight end. Rams him with the stiff arm. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
And the QB going with a little bit of touch, you know, trying to feather that thing up in the air and give his receiver a chance to go up high and try to get over top of the defender. Nice job by the defense, seeing the football, breaking on it, and getting the ball on the ground.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they can put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense hasn't had much to cheer about yet. That play gives them one play. Now let's go build on it.
Here's a little room there. Tried to find a seam for more, but a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Going for it all. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
This quarterback, part of their running game. Makes it past the marker. Breaks into the open. So close to that end zone. Taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
3rd and 6. That's a great call.
To call their first timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on first. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Utah!
Oh, there. throw a pass behind my receiver that gets intercepted, and then on a 3rd and 6, he called the quarterback.
He just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive.
Look at those quarterback blast right in the heart of a blitz. I'm so mad at EA.
Coming out with it, it's Jenkins. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Just say, don't hate the play, I hate that game. Hate the play, I hate the game.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Throwing Russell. He fires one deep down the right side. Upstairs, he's got it. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. What a tough break for the defense. You get a hand on the football, and they still make a big play.
Man, how difficult is that? The ball is
running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown.
Thank you, EA. I'll take that.
He got a step and just dusted the field. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the point after is good.
Yeah.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at his.
Yeah, give me a second, baby. I'll help you out through this game.
Field position you could ask for, but they'll get it started there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense.
Oh, I didn't mean to accept that.
Easy, easy, easy. Blue 42, Thunder. Blue 42, Thunder.
They'll send the back in motion.
Move.
Wants to throw. It's Dampier. Got his man. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming.
Yeah, and you gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never going to be a cornerback. That's not going to happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated. Now I'm going to go attack and make some plays.
Back to pass. Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough for the first down. They'll maintain possession. We'll see if they're happy enough just to let the clock run out. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left
Robin, what?
before the half. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Yeah.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Floats it out in space. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have one left. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Gets it out fast. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. It's caught downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Go. Come on, flow, flow, flow.
Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. He's looking deep. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Got room on the return. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half.
Robin, what? You gotta stab it.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bray. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the...
We're gonna do some reading in a minute. Trying to finish this game.
Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple.
I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. One guy, two guy, three guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally, two guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
The Utes with the 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Dampier. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And the Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they can't make the play on third down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Russell. A little release to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And that's the beauty of playing zone coverage, man. Everybody has vision on the quarterback. So when he drops the throw and that ball comes out, you should break as soon as his hand separates from the football. He does, sees the running back in the flat, runs up, and makes sure he gets no yards after that catch.
Fires to the right. Hauls it in. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Line gets set, first down. Quarterback making checks. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Unloads to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Boy, had a chance to make a connection there, but he fired it in there. Maybe needed to take just a hair off of that one.
Hey, these quarterbacks nowadays, Reese, they got that arm arrogance, baby. They're trying to fit everything in there right now, cramming in that box. Sometimes you got to take a few RPMs off of it, soften it up a little bit, and use a little bit of touch.
Hauls it in. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Keelan Russell fires to the right. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
Hey, just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route, and the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run for it. It's Parker. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The Utes moving quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the third. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
And the Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Utes have their offense in high gear.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And it's knocked away and incomplete, denying a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Makes the grab. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Here comes the offense on second down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. A run for the quarterback. Fights off a defender. Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverage.
Touchdown, Utes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight and get powered in for the touchdown and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jenkins. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Oh, better look out. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Got a little space. Could be an alley. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
The defensive line just is not physical enough against the run. Too many guys getting pushed around. Too many guys not playing with great gap integrity. And the linebackers aren't able to fill. That's been a problem when trying to stop this running game.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Picks up the 1st down. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Bama! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Pressure coming. Breaks loose. He's out past the 35. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Here's a gift to Parker. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And the Utes are in the hurry-up.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. On the move. There's a crease. And
bro, do we not get tired?
He's finally knocked down.
100 yards rushing on me.
Listen, this guy's had a good day. I know they're trailing and they need to put some drives together, but I also wouldn't abandon him because he's had such a monster day and he's been the bright spot so far for this offense.
Got the big tight end on the corner route. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Utah! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
And they did tack on the extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. His drive will open from the 15. Looks as if he's going to run it. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Could not make his way to the corner.
Nice job by the defense there on that RPO play on 3rd down. They didn't bite on the run fake. They were anticipating the offense throwing the football, so they laid back, made the tackle, and now they set up 4th down.
Wants to return it. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Dampier. Still looking on the move. He wants a big play here late. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it.